Hey there, guys. Adam here again, founder and CEO of Raw Collective. Okay, or one of the founders and CEOs of Raw Collective. Now, this little series of videos, guys, is going to be going into your mindset. Okay, so this first video, I'm going to be identifying the different emotions. Okay, and some of the major emotions you're going to be coming into while you're trading. And you'll soon realize, guys, that it's not just the emotions inside of your trading that's going to govern, or it's going to build yourself as a trader. Okay, it's going to be governed by a lot of outside factors. Okay, relationships, who you hang around, what you do in your pastime, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so through the videos, we're going to be going through this one, which is identifying all the emotions. Okay. The next one, we're going to be going through how we handle those emotions, okay, and how we adapt our lives and how we can research and study and everything to get this thing to where it needs to go to earn the money that we want to, okay? Because it's not so much about trading the skill set, guys. The skill set only accounts for about 20% of your trading as a whole, okay? The other 80% is your mindset, okay? It's your psychology. So you need to spend a lot of time on your mindset. Okay, it's one thing that nearly every trader misses is they spend 80% of the time learning a skill set, 20% of the time on psychology, when it should be the other way around. Okay, it's when I swapped and did the other way around, I started making a lot more money. Okay, because you think about it, guys, every person that you learn from, or every young guy that you see, or anybody learning Forex, what are they hell bent on? They're paying all this money from this trainer, that trainer, this trainer, that trainer, trying to gain the winning edge or the edge is going to make them a lot of money with the skill set. Skill set's all the same. Okay? There's only so much you can learn about support and resistance. There's only so many ways or things you can use Fibonacci for. Okay? When you've been around a couple of years, guys, there's not too many more things you can learn. Okay? Not myself. I learned a lot of the skill set and a lot of the indicators. I used to use a lot of indicators. Now I use raw charts. Okay? But I learned all my skill set very early on. And then I didn't know why I couldn't break through. It was mainly the mindset, guys. I went on a 2 to 3 month binge. Okay, I focused on mindset quite drastically. Okay, it was like 8 to 10 hours a day of mindset study activities, webinars with business coaches, life coaches, all that sort of stuff. Okay, and then I got my breakthroughs to do my $10,000 weeks, $15,000 weeks, $20,000 weeks. Okay, so the first things we need to really identify, okay, is what emotions you're actually going to have. Okay, so when you're looking, yes, guys, I do sit in B bags in my office. Okay, they're a lot comfier than computer chairs and stuff like that. So part of the vibe, though, helps the mindset. Really chilled, relaxed. Okay, drink my Kangen water, keeps your mind on point. Okay, but some of the emotions you're going to experience, guys, while you're trading, some of the key emotions, okay? You may have already felt them. You're definitely going to feel them going into the future. And this also comes down to the personality that you are, okay? Or the person that you are, upbringing you've had, everything like that plays a factor into what emotions are going to govern yourself as you trade. And every trade is different, okay? Myself, I was fearful when I first started, okay? Fear governed everything I did, sorry. I was scared to lose money, okay? I didn't want to put a trade on because I didn't trust my analysis. Okay, I was scared in life in general, guys. I was scared of failure. I didn't want to disappoint my parents. I failed in a lot of businesses beforehand. I've told everybody in business beforehand, this is it, I'm going to make it, blah, blah, blah. And I kept failing, so I was scared of failing. Okay, I was a very fearful person when I started trading. Okay, so fear, there's a few different types of fear, guys. Okay, but fear is going to be something that will really, it takes hold of most of traders, okay? Okay, majority of traders as a whole are usually fearful. They don't either trust their analysis, okay? So it's fear in themselves, lack of trust in themselves, okay? That comes across into your trading, yeah? But once again, we go into, in the next video, how to deal with the fear side of it. But the few different types of fear, guys, is the disappointment, okay? You don't want to disappoint your family and your others. The fear of failure, okay? That means, the fear of losing the trade, so that's your analysis, and you not really believing in yourself or the system or the mentor that you have. You don't 100% trust it. Okay, so you've probably all felt it. You sit there, you mark up for hours and hours and hours. You're about to get in the trade, and you're like, but what if, but this, but that. Okay, that's the what if fear. Okay, you're uncertain of the outcome. Okay, and if you're uncertain of the outcome, it's a general saying, guys. Okay, we fear what we don't understand, or if you can't see it and you can't hear it, then it's not real. Okay, you would have heard of that if you've done a fair bit of PD stuff. Okay, if the mind can't see it, okay, if your eyes can't see it and you can't hear it, the mind can't perceive it. Okay, so a little bit rough, but it's something along those lines. Okay, so when you can't see that that trade is going to play out, some people feel a little bit held back in trying to actually go out and put money on the line. Because let's face it, guys, you've worked hard for your money, okay? And you don't really feel like losing $50 of it just on a line going like this on the chart. Okay, candle dropping a couple of pips loses you a certain amount of money, okay? I'm going to be frank with you guys. My biggest loss was a $13,000 loss, and that was 100% user error. Okay, my biggest loss was $13,000 because I didn't listen to anything my mentor said. Okay, I held a trade over a weekend. It gapped over my stop loss, and I did everything wrong, absolutely everything. Okay, so that's why I'm sitting here explaining to you guys what the emotions are. The next video are going to be how you can handle those emotions. Okay, and the next video after that's going to be myself, or a day in the life of a trader. So my whole routine, okay, what I use for studying my mindset, what I use to progress, my mentors, all that sort of thing. Okay, so apart from fear, guys, you're going to experience a fair bit of greed. Okay, this especially resides in a lot of young males. Okay, like myself, usually between 18 to 25. That age bracket of guys generally love to party, gamble, risk takers, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so they're very, very greedy types of guys. They see $1,000, they want more. Okay, and this greed goes in hand with revenge. Okay, so greed and revenge go together. When you revenge trade, guys, it's when you have a loss and you're like, fuck, I can win that back. So you go and put another trade on, twice the size, you lose that. Then you go twice the size and you lose it again, and then twice the size, you lose it again, and then your account's gone. Okay? You need to have limits and everything so that you know when to stop. But if you're a revengeful trader, you generally have greed, because greed and revenge go hand in hand. Okay? And the greed side of it is if you see money, you want more. Okay? For example, if you put 5 lots on and you're 20 grand in profit, you're like, it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. The market will not push one direction forever. It has to pull back. Okay. So a greedy trader will continue to hold. It will pull all the way back, and they'll lose the majority of the profit that they have. Okay. Whereas in a fearful trader will get out too early and miss all the profit. So either way, it's one extreme to the other. Okay. That's why you have the two emotions. Like, I was fearful. I'd see like $5 profit and I'd be like, take it. Okay, other guys see 5 grand profit and they're like, I want more. Okay, so you need to be aware of what kind of person or what kind of mind, what kind of emotions are running in your head. Okay, because the first step to doing anything to do with your mind, okay, or anything in your life, okay, whether it's in your business, your relationships, whatever it is, you need to identify the problem. You have to know in yourself when those emotions are coming into your head. So you can ask the boys I trade with and the boys I live with. Okay, if I'm trading and I get some of these emotions come into my head, I close my computer, walk away. Okay? I go outside, go for a swim, go do something else, reset the mind, sit back down. Okay? When you're only dealing with $5, $10 and stuff like that, guys, there's not so much that extent, but I get into a day in the life of a trader. I get really into why you have to set your routines up now, regardless of how much money you're making. Okay? So yeah, your fear and your revenge. I know a lot of guys that are like that, and knowing when you should be taking profit, but your brain's telling you, I want that little bit more. You need to identify you're in that state and pull yourself up on it. Okay, but if you've ever had those emotions or ever had that running through your head, okay, they're some of the things that we're going to be looking into on the next video. Okay, sorry, guys, my phone is just. So, and last but not least, guys, you're going to come into issues when you're trying to transition from your demo through to your live. Okay, so when you have when you go from your demo account, you're not really risking any of your own money. Okay, it's all fake. And whether or not, no matter how much you tell yourself, or you try to sit there and go, I'm going to treat it like real money, I'm going to trade it like real money, blah, blah, blah. In the back of your mind, you still know, without a doubt in your mind, that you're not actually risking anything. Okay? So if you're not actually risking anything, guys, you're not going to have anywhere near the amount of motion as in if you've got 10 grand sitting in the account of your own money that took you 6 months to save up. Okay? So transitioning from a demo to a live can be quite difficult because you can be killing it on demo because there's no emotion attached to it. Come to live, and then you've never experienced the emotions before. Okay? Because up until now, guys, you might not even know that these emotions exist because you've been on demo the whole time. You're like, I've never felt the fear or the greed or anything like that. I've just put my trade on and let it ride out. It's because you've never played with real money before, guys. Big money. Once it starts to flow through, you're going to experience these emotions for the first time, and it can have a pretty nasty effect. Okay? That's why before it gets to that stage and you lose a lot of money, please listen to all the stuff I'm going to give you in this, okay? This is 2 years of study, okay, guys? 2 years of investing a lot of money into mentors, into books, educations, programs, everything to get to the trader that I am now, okay? We've already broke 7 figures when I was 21. Now I'm 22, going on 23. We're going for 10 million this year. And then I want to break the $1 billion mark by the time I'm 30 with our own broker, okay? So it's always going to be a stepping stone. So the longer you follow Royal Collective and the longer that you're working on yourself, our education's free. I'm always going to be leveling up. So I'll be passing all this information to you guys, okay? The trade plans I use are the same ones you use, okay? The way I trade is the same you trade. I don't hold anything back from you guys, okay? So it's not like a secret hidden fee that I teach you a little bit of mindset and a little skill set, and you got to pay me $10,000 for the rest of it. Everything I'm investing, I've invested over $50,000 in education, guys. I'm giving to you guys for free. Okay, so please don't fuck around with it. Use it. Okay. So when you start to come into the emotions of going from demo to live, okay, the trade plan's what's going to help the most with that. But that's why we sort of recommend to try start live if you can, just over $1,000, but only use the smallest lot size. So you're only losing $1 here, $1.50 there, $3 here, 20 cents there. Very, very small, but your emotion's always there. Okay? So the next videos, guys, are going to lead into how to handle some of the emotions, okay? And some of the practices I put forward and the states I put myself in when I'm trading. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to give you a big rundown on how my day actually works, how it consists, okay, from when I wake up to when I go to bed. If I'm trading on the days I'm not trading, I'm going to give you a full outlay, okay? So that's about it from me on this one, guys, okay? So please grab a notepad, okay? Go download the document on the Royal Collective homepage and in the document section, and then jump on to the next video. Okay, guys? Bye.